Hello, it's Lynda Cromar again. I'm going to share with you the next step of how to use that master that I created. First of all, let's go and look at it. I'm going to go to, oops, my mouse is going crazy here. Okay, I'm going to go to my web pages. And once I'm there, remember we had this master hangout for training that I created. So let's go test that link so that you can see it. Remember, I named it Master. You can do the same thing. Obviously, you're going to have a different link next to it because you can't have the very same one I have, but that doesn't matter. You can have anything you want, something that makes sense to you. And if you can remember, I created a special page which actually does not change any of these other links along here at all. And I don't want it to play, so I'm waiting for it to finish opening. Anyway, just remember that I created this, and come on. Okay, well, we don't actually have to hold this and keep it open. So you saw that it was a flash for a second of my own video in there. So now I'm back to this page. It doesn't want to open. It doesn't take very long for this to get crazy here. Okay, so as you can see, I've created several lessons from that master, and I'm going to show you how to create another one. So you want to come back to that same master, and this time you want to click on the link that says copy. So we're going to copy that. We don't want to edit the original. We want to use it as our template so that we don't have to do a lot of changes. So I am going to change all of this front part here. I don't want it to say copy of. And I've been writing Lynda's lessons. Lesson, and this one is going to be number 10. I'm not going to write number 10. And then, oh, I don't want it to say page. For my training and PLS Hangout, I'll leave that part there. This is really my own explanation of what it is anyway, which is not seen by the other person. And as I've done before, remember it has to have its own unique subdomain. You can have as many as you want. You can have one or you can have thousands. It doesn't matter. In the case of doing these special lessons, I might have 20 or 30 of them because I've done that many videos. So I'm going to write Lynda's, and I've been putting each new number right behind it. So that is Lynda's 10, and it matches with the title. So now we are here, and I'm not changing anything in this part. And then I want to go to the Edit Sales Page thing, and as you can see all of the stuff I've already done with the video and everything all in place. You don't want to mess with any of that. So remember, I grabbed a video. Yeah, that's fine. And so I need to go and get the next video. And I just put this video. Is it this one? No. I just put this video in my lesson 9. So I need to put, actually, I'm going to start talking about contacts. So I'm going to actually, I don't have to even go into the video. I can copy the link address. Now, I don't want the whole link. So I have a notepad already open. And what I like to do is I like to click and actually paste it in right here, because the only part I want is right here. So if I do that, that saves me some time. So now, remember we clicked the source page, and then we come up here and we do Control F, which opens up a search box, and we want YouTube. Remember, the orange one is the container, so we don't want the container. We're going to drop down a line, and we're going to come over. I'm using arrow keys to do this because we don't want to make any changes to anything until we get to the yellow highlighted section, which will be after all of this other stuff. It has a name it creates. And everything is going to stay the same even though you copy it until you change it. So what I'm interested in doing is only changing one tiny little bit of information. There's the yellow, which tells you you are now in the right place to edit. And as you can see, I moved a little bit past the yellow because what I want is right here. So first I need to go and highlight and copy this. So I'm going to use Control C to copy. Then I'm going to come in here, click outside the box so you don't move it. And I'm going to highlight just this part. Oops. You don't want anything else, and you got to really be really careful to do it exactly right. From the question mark to the slash right there is the only part that needs to change. So I'm putting that in there, and then I'm going to go down and save that. So now I have a brand new page made off of the master. This is lesson 10. And as you can see up here, it says Lynda's 10.simplefreedommoney.com, which is my link. And as you can see, it shows the video I'm working on. And it'll start playing automatically because that's set up to do that.
Good morning, everyone.
And so here is lesson 10, which I can now create an email to send people to. Or I can share it. Or I can share this video in Facebook and anywhere else I choose to, or I can send it by email personally to someone anytime I want. Now, if you are not yet ready to create your own lessons, you're welcome to use other people's. Just keep in mind that at some point you want to actually put yourself in front of people, because that is how you teach them that you are a leader that they are willing to listen to, and that's important to you as somebody that's building a business. This is my way of helping people, and so I can do this as much as I want. I used to do something called Friday Facebook Mastermind, and this is really the same thing that I used to do, only I'm putting it inside of these really cool little video containers, kind of like your own little TV channel. Isn't that cool that you can do that? And all of these videos are living, whoops, I don't want to do that yet. All of these videos are living inside of a YouTube channel.
That happens.
And so when they click through, which we can do that just to show you, if I start this to play again, and then I click through to YouTube, it's going to show that same video in the actual place where it is, and it would start playing there. I don't want it to actually start playing there, but I just want you to know that you can actually create your own set of YouTubes. If you're going to use someone else's lessons, first of all, get their permission. I don't really want you posting my videos somewhere else, but if you ask my permission and you're in my team, in my personal team, I will be glad to let you share those in your own groups, in your own page. You need to create your own page, but you can do that. But please get my permission. And so that shows you now how I created a special page. And like I said, it can be shared in an email. It can be shared on Facebook, on Twitter, on anywhere you want. And I do recommend that you do start doing your own lessons. It doesn't have to be details about Power Lead System. It could be you're doing personal development and you want to share what you're doing. For instance, if you're reading a book and you're learning and you're getting better at things because of that book, share about it on video. And if you do that, you're going to teach people about how to be a leader, and you're going to present yourself as a leader. And that's a particularly important part of building a business. There's only so much of follow and copy and paste before you really do need to start thinking about being the leader that they actually want to join. That's what I have for you on lesson 3 about how to do this. In the future, I could show you how to do link this up with an email, but really it's pretty simple. You just use that link and put it in an email because it has its own unique email link right here. You can see it has its own unique link, and each one of them will, if you do like I showed you with the subdomains. And I hope that helps. Let me know what you think. If you've got some further questions that you'd love to see me put together in video, please let me know, and I'd be glad to do it. Bye for now.